Tonight we begin in South Sudan, where President Salva Kiir has called for a ceasefire following 5 days of fighting. It comes as we're hearing reports of more violence, this time around the U.S. Embassy. The United Nations is also threatening to impose an arms embargo against the country. Our correspondent Patrick Oyet is in the capital, Juba. We spoke to him a little earlier.
It has been a 5th day of terror for residents of Juba. Many are hiding in their houses. Thousands have sought refuge at UN compound, though that also has come under target. The government is yet to release an official number for the casualties. We are seeing reports of up to 300 or more dead, many of them soldiers, but many civilians too. Only military cars are on the streets and there are checkpoints around the capital. The airport is still closed and all major roads into Juba are cut off. That's preventing many people from fleeing the capital, including foreign diplomatic staff and other experts. A spokesperson for the military, for the government, has released a statement urging all soldiers to go back to their barracks, but it's not clear whether the soldiers are obeying orders from above. Patrick Oyet, CCTV, Juba, South Sudan.
The UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon has condemned the attacks in Juba. Ban says more measures need to be taken to protect the civilians being sheltered at the UN mission. Now, the UN chief has also called on leaders attending the African Union summit in Kigali to find ways of restoring peace in South Sudan. It comes as the African Union's Commissioner for Peace and Security says there are more than enough troops in South Sudan.
We were hoping to have a different rule of engagement for at least African troops who are within UNMISS, in a way to have the same approach that we have in MONUSCO, where we have an African brigade, just to be a force that can act to separate the two parties when you have a crisis. That point of view was not retained. So now we have again to consider what will be the response, because when it comes to troops, I think we have enough forces, UN forces there on the ground. So let's see how we can really deal with this matter on an urgent way.